Hey, what's going on guys, Crazy here, back into No Man's Sky with another video, and in this video I want to test a hypothesis. I've got this message over on Twitter from one of you guys. Revenant Kane reached out to me over on Twitter on Friday, I believe, and he told me that there is this system that spawns infinite void eggs. And void eggs, for those who don't know what these are basically the only way you can get upgrade modules for your living ships, assuming of course you already got your hands on some of these, and they're definitely worth it. They are some of the best looking ships that No Man's Sky has at the current time. But there's a couple of problems with the void eggs to begin with. First of all, you can't get them through conventional means like going at a space station NPC and just purchasing them for nanites, and second of all, they only spawn through these random encounters, and they are also quite rare since there's a number of random encounters that only spawn like every 20 to 30 seconds of you pulsing around. So in this video I want to test this system with these coordinates right here that he sent me and see if that is exactly going to be the case. So let's jump right into it, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up on it would be super awesome. Okay, so I think we are in the correct system. At least I'm recognizing some of the color palettes in the sky with some of the screenshots that I actually got from Kane. I'm not entirely sure if he was playing on the PC version of the game or if it was like the consoles, but in theory this should work for every single platform the game has been released on. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to jump into my ship and just go out into space and basically start pulsing around. This is basically what's going to cause those random encounters to even start appearing. It should take about 20 to 30 seconds before that happens. It could be anything. Most of the times it could be like a crashed freighter, it could be some kind of being, kind of like an alien god, it could be like an alien prison, but in this case it should be a void egg. And lo and behold, it actually is a void egg first try. Okay, that's actually good. This is actually really good. We're getting this void egg already. It spawned exactly how it was said it spawned. So I'm just gonna shoot it, gonna take it, and there you go. We have an upgrade module. And look, we have another one. There's a second void egg that actually spawned right after the first one. So it could be that this actually spawns infinite void eggs as long as you just pulse around. Now I will say this, it did take a bit of time until the second one actually spawned. It took almost 1 minute between the past two ones, so obviously I've cut all of that footage since it doesn't really make any sense. Now it does take a little bit longer than it should. I think that the timer here is a little bit longer, but oh, we got another one, object of interest, and no, it's another crashed freighter. So it doesn't go like 10 times out of 10, it doesn't like give you all the time those void eggs, but up until now we had quite a good run, so kind of bummed out that this wasn't the void egg I was waiting for, but I'm just gonna take that cargo pod since it is useful. Probably gonna attract some enemies, but yeah, I'm gonna take care of them just a little bit. So basically the way this is now we have a confirmation at least that it happens more often than it doesn't for these random encounters to spawn a void egg. I'm just gonna take this guy down really quickly. Not even sure why they are attacking me, because this is basically a crashed freighter. What do they even want from it? So I'm just gonna pew pew this guy down. There you go. Nice ship, by the way. This system has a really awesome ship if you want to hunt for it. The guy that I just crashed looked like he had a really awesome model, and it should spawn here in this system. I'm just gonna take his friend down really quickly, just like that, and yep, just stay still. There you go. So now that that's over with, I'm gonna jump in and do some more jumping around, and there you go, another one. Yes, we have another one, another egg. So this is 3 eggs and 1 different random encounter, which actually isn't a bad track record. It has to be some of the best I've seen so far. So I'm gonna just pulse around for a few more, see if we can get some more. Okay, and this actually took way more time than I was expecting. We had another random encounter, but it took a few minutes until it appeared. Though I will say that I was kinda interrupting the pulses, so it might be that the pulses, if you interrupt them, they will also reset the timer for those random encounters. Not entirely sure, but I'm gonna test this for a little bit longer. Okay, so it's been almost like 5 minutes and I haven't received a single egg. Nothing spawned. It wasn't like any eggs, anything else, no random encounters, and the reason for that is that I suspect even more to be the fact that I'm interrupting the pulses, and I've done so because I needed to replenish my jet fuels because I couldn't continue for longer. So I think the best method you can use here is to actually continue the pulse drive, don't interrupt it, and maybe get some resources in advance so that you can fully replenish your jets during those pulses process to begin with, so that the timer don't actually get reset. Not entirely sure why that's the case. I don't think this is the way it worked in the past, but now if you interrupt it, it begins, I suspect, a new timer, and this can take ages for you to get another random encounter. Yep, that's it. If you don't interrupt it, you get another random encounter. It took about 1 minute after the previous one, just fully continuously jumping in, and now we have another void egg. I think that, I'm not really sure, this is the 7th or 8th egg that I'm getting in a row, and there's been a whole bunch of these. So basically this is how my inventory looks right now. I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically over 10 of these in about 35 minutes of just pulsing around. I'm pretty sure that if I didn't screw around with all of those pulses around and interrupting them, I would have probably gone way more than these. But even in this case, even if you get like a C or a B, I still recommend installing that, unless you have more. Then in that case you can sell them at the space station, I believe, and at least get some of those nanites back. But you can definitely go in your inventory and just upgrade them for like the maximum rank, or just to the next rank that you have, and it's still going to be way better than anything else out there. But the one thing that remains for me to test around is if this works the same with regular ships as well. So I've actually gone in my ship right here. It's basically me just pulsing around, and it takes quite a bit of time, but I don't think anything spawns. So the first thing that actually spawns over here is basically this prison. This is the first time I'm actually seeing a prison spawning in this system altogether, so I'm pretty sure that this isn't going to spawn a void egg, is it? Yep, it didn't spawn any void eggs. I've played around for another 20 minutes, just pulsing around, and not even once did I get another void egg. So I think that this puts all of the testing to rest. I think that this is the best method to get it. Port to this system using the coordinates that I've already provided in the beginning of the video. I'm also going to post them in the pinned comment down below. Only use your living ship if you want to get the most out of it. If you are inside the living ship, apparently it also increases the chances for a void egg to spawn. And third of all, this system seems to be blessed, and it spawns void eggs more often than it doesn't, or more often than anything else in terms of random encounters. But this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. So peace out.